following reports by the San Antonio Express-News into the dismissal of a DWI charge against a prominent businesswoman. The Bexar County Assistant District Attorney responsible for the dismissal resigns. Bexar County files a lawsuit against opioid drug manufacturers and distributors.
I was diagnosed with a bone tumor on my left femur, and I went into surgery, and afterwards they sent me home with a bottle of 80 Vicodin.
The number of uninsured Americans is on the rise, especially in Texas. And all eyes are on San Antonio area tennis stars ahead of the state tournament. I'm Chance Dorland with your Express Briefing for Thursday, May 17th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. Wednesday, Bexar County Assistant District Attorney Jacob Kemme, the prosecutor behind the dismissal of a DWI charge against a prominent area businesswoman, abruptly resigned, leaving the DA's office soon after an exclusive interview with the San Antonio Express-News. During that interview, Kemme noted he dismissed the charge against Catherine Amato unilaterally because he believed the officer who arrested her made false statements in both a police report and an affidavit for a search warrant. Police Chief William McManus says he firmly supports the officer's reasoning and resulting decision to make the arrest, noting that he's shocked a prosecutor would essentially act as a defense attorney and dismiss a good case while impugning a hardworking officer's reputation, adding that the situation merits an investigation into potential prosecutorial misconduct, while denouncing Kemme's comments about the arresting officer as an irresponsible statement. Wednesday, District Attorney Nico LaHood declined to elaborate on Kemme's resignation, saying only that Kemme did so of his own volition, and that the case against Amato, who owns and operates multiple Subway restaurants in the area with her partners, is moving forward following new charges filed on Monday. Following a similar move earlier this week by the state of Texas, Bexar County has filed a lawsuit against opioid drug manufacturers and distributors it says are responsible for causing and contributing to an addiction epidemic that has plagued San Antonio and the county, whose residents die of overdoses at the third highest rate in the state. The suit follows an October commissioner's decision to pursue litigation against a long list of companies, including Purdue Pharma, the maker of the synthetic opioid OxyContin. The lawsuit claims a group of companies consciously created a climate in which opioids, despite their danger and addictiveness, are widely available, resulting in the worst drug overdose epidemic in our nation's history, leaving families and local governments to clean up the damage. Bexar County's announcement comes just one day after Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton filed suit against Purdue Pharma.
According to the National Institutes of Health, 1,375 Texans died of an opioid-related overdose in 2016 alone. In the face of abundant evidence showing that the drug was dangerous and that long-term use could lead to addiction, Purdue saw fit to exchange destroyed lives for financial gain. I personally have had friends that have lost sons and daughters, and I don't want to continue to have to hear stories about the horrific loss that many Texans have suffered.
The opioid epidemic has hit Bexar County particularly hard, with the county reporting a 2015 fatality rate of 5.7 overdoses per 100,000 residents, higher than all but two other Texas counties. Opioid-linked deaths reached a peak in 2011 with 145 fatalities, but after 3 down years, in 2015 the death toll resurged with 108 overdose deaths. New national data reports historic health coverage gains under the Affordable Care Act in Texas and the rest of the nation are now slipping away as the uninsured rate begins to rise again. So far this year, the rate of working-age adults without health coverage, those between the ages of 19 and 64, has ticked up to about 15.5%, up from 12.7% in 2016, a rise that translates to roughly 4 million people nationwide who are no longer insured. The data shows Texas continues to lead the nation in the rate and number of uninsured, with about 4.5 million Texans without health insurance, including nearly 700,000 children. Figures show the biggest reversals were happening in the South, Republican-led states, and in 19 states that did not expand Medicaid. Texas currently fits all three of those categories. And area high school tennis champs are adjusting to public attention following impressive wins on the court. Alamo Heights senior Campbell Irwin is one of 6 area athletes who seek to defend state championships this week at the UIL Tennis Championships at Texas A&M's Mitchell Center in College Station. Fellow Alamo Heights student, sophomore Fiona Crawley, won 5A doubles a year ago with Brittany Wilbur and will seek a repeat with Brittany's younger sister, freshman Brianna Wilbur. In 4A, Bernie sophomore Ryan Koth and senior Alexa Rice aim to secure back-to-back crowns in singles, while Fredericksburg's Brock Constantine and Claire Maxey look to claim gold again in mixed doubles. High school sophomore Fiona Crawley says while she likes the camaraderie and instinctual aspect of playing doubles, singles is where she's earned international acclaim. The San Antonio Express-News recently spoke with Crawley about her success and which achievements are noticed the most.
Yeah, it's definitely been hard because last year I remember we won state and it was such a bigger deal than getting second at Orange Bowl because nobody really knew what Orange Bowl was, and I came back and I was yeah, I got second. Everybody was like, you got second? Good job. And so that was kind of, I don't know, it's still really great to come back and play high school tennis because it's fun to be on a team with a bunch of other people, and yeah, it's a really different experience playing at that top level, and I really love the team, and it's really nice with Coach Oxford. He's made it really fun and great. I don't know, it's just a different experience to be on a team, so I really love it.
Crawley recently won all 3 of her matches at the Junior Fed Cup in Mexico City to help the U.S. secure a berth into the World Championships. And that's your daily San Antonio Express News briefing for Thursday, May 17th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. I'm Chance Dorland.